All right, Shalom. Before we begin, we give all praise, honor, and glory to double honors to our teachers, the apostles, and elders of Great Millstone. Amen. Through the Spirit of God, Yahweh, we out again. All right? And the year is what? The year is the hopeful year that all these prophecies come to pass, man. All right? And we know it's going to be a hell of a year. All right? If all the prophecies come to pass this year, man, it's going to be a hell of a year. We're going to have power outages, you know, sedition among men, the famine of the word. All those things are set, all right, and in place. All right? Matter of fact, can you give me Isaiah chapter 46 and verse 10? Because these things are set to come to pass. Why? Because it was declared and decreed by Yahweh
Back up. This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 7, verse 9. Thus saith the Lord Yahweh Shai, and evil and only evil, behold, is come.
Evil and only evil. And that word behold means to look. So you're going to actually see the calamities playing out on this place, man. You're going to actually see people invading one another for the lack of bread. All right?
Isaiah 46 and verse 10, declaring the end from the beginning.
Yeah, declaring the end from the beginning. Go ahead.
From ancient times, the things that are not yet done, saying, my counsel shall stand, and I will do all my pleasure.
The Lord is going to do all his pleasure, man. All right? And his main focus is on America, Babylon the Great, where wickedness has proceeded into the planet Earth, man. All right? You got something? Okay.
Ezekiel chapter 7, in verse 25.
And then Ezekiel 7, every week. Why? Because that's the time we're in.
You say destruction coming, and they shall seek peace, and there shall be none.
Yes, you people gonna be seeking peace, man. You're gonna be seeking relief, and it's not gonna be here. Go ahead.
Mischief shall come upon mischief, and rumor shall be upon rumor. They shall seek a vision of the prophet. But the law shall perish from the priest, and counsel from the ancient.
Yeah, counsel from the ancient. We're not gonna be able to.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 55 and verse 8. For my thoughts are not your thoughts.
Jump over verse 6.
This is Isaiah chapter 55 verse 6. Seek ye the Lord Yahweh Shai, while he may be found.
We have an open vision right now. So the Lord says, seek him while he may be found. Go ahead.
Call ye upon him while he is near.
Yeah, he is near right now. The airwaves or the internet is being flooded with the truth. So the scriptures are being open to you right now, man. The Lord is pouring out his spirit into you.
Let the wicked forsake his way, and the unrighteous mind his thoughts, and let him return unto the Lord, and he will have mercy upon him.
Yeah, to see the Lord say if you return unto him, he's going to have mercy upon you.
Come into our power, for he will abundantly pardon.
Yeah, he's going to abundantly pardon. Matter of fact, continue on that.
Come. For my thoughts are not your thoughts.
See, you think the Lord wants peace, but the brother is ready. It's not going to be any peace, man. He has a hit out for America.
It's like that when you have to say right there, come back and say peace on earth, you know, with a sword. So, with a sword, man. Slave, man. So,
that's right. That's why these people are in such division, man. But the Lord say, like the brother is found, he's not going to bring peace.
Come. Neither are your ways my ways, saith the Lord. For as the heavens are higher than the earth, so are my ways higher than your ways.
Right. So are my ways higher than your ways. You can't wrap your mind about what the Lord is going to do.
And my thoughts than your thoughts. For as the rain cometh down, and the snow from heaven, and returneth not thither, but watereth the earth, and maketh it bring forth in bud, that it may give seed to the sower, and bread to the evil. So shall my word be that goes forth out of my mouth.
The word, all right, has came down and watered the plant, man. We're now being refreshed. All right, we're now coming back to our true identity. Go ahead.
It shall not return unto me void.
See, this word is not going to return unto the Lord void. All right, he said he's going to bring plagues upon the world. All right, he said he's going to bring calamity, heartache, tribulation. All right, go ahead.
But it shall accomplish that which I please,
Yep.
and it shall prosper in the thing whereto I sent it.
Hey, the Lord said it's going to accomplish what he said it's going to accomplish. And it's going to prosper. All right, it's going to be magnified. It's going to grow, man. Right? That was it on that? You got that Ezekiel 3.
Yeah, this book Ezekiel 3 and 26. He said, I will make thy tongue clean to the roof of thy mouth. Verse 25. Ezekiel 3 and 25. But thou, O son of man, behold, they shall put bands upon thee, and shall bind thee up with them. And thou shalt not go out among them. And I will make thy tongue clean to the roof of thy mouth.
See, it's going to come a time where we're not going to be out here on the streets, man. We're not going to go out among you. Go ahead.
That thou shalt be dumb. And shall not be to them a reproval. For they are a rebellious house.
See, it says we're not going to be a reproof anymore, man. All right, that was one of the prophecies set to come to pass, man. All right, the prophets of the Lord being put up on themselves, man. All right, Lord willing, you know, a year of all the prophecies come to pass, man. That's what we hoping in. All right,
It's Amos 8 and 11. Also, it says, behold, the days come, saith the Lord, Jehovah, by Shem Yahushua, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor thirst for water, but of hearing the words of the Lord.
Listen, it said hearing the words of the Lord. All right, don't the scripture say that a man gonna desire to hear another man's voice? Well, you're gonna be desiring to hear Apostle Tahar's voice. You're gonna be desiring to hear the apostles' voice, man. All right, you're gonna be desiring to hear the elders' voices, man. And you're not gonna hear that. It's gonna be your up and closer personal walk with Yahweh Shah is gonna bring you through what we finna enter.
And they shall wander from sea to sea, and from the north even to the east. They shall run to and fro to seek the word of the Lord, and shall not find it.
See, they're gonna run to and fro. All right, they're gonna be going to this channel, to that channel. All right, and they're not gonna find the word of the Lord. Yeah, man, they're not gonna find it. All right.
And verse 13, in that day shall the fair virgins and young men faint for thirst.
For thirst for what? Thirst for this living water, man. All right, but the Lord said it's coming down from above to give, what is that, bread to the soul, right? Well, guess what? You're not going to have this information really available to you anymore. So, what you say? Eat while you can. You know? You better eat while you can. All right? Yeah.
This is the book of Amos, chapter 5, verse 13. Therefore, the prudent shall keep silence in their time.
See, therefore, the prudent, the wise, shall keep silent in their time. Why? Go ahead.
For it is an evil time.
Oh, it is an evil time. We ain't gonna be out there prophesying, man. We're not gonna be out there giving you the understanding. That's why it's important to eat now. All right?
Yeah, that's 1 Samuel 3 and 1. And the child Samuel ministered unto the Lord before Eli. And the word of the Lord was precious in those days. There was no open vision.
See, the word of the Lord was precious in those days. There was no open vision. And guess what? We're coming to that time again, man. All right? People are not going to see the way out. Oh, that goes back to that perplexity. They're not going to seek out the way that calamity there is, man. They're not going to have any hope. All right? time for everything. Matter of fact, real quick, get St. John chapter 9, verse 6. Because see, this is the time where the information is going out. All right, the light is shining. All right, everything is being exposed. Esau is being exposed. Who we are according to the scriptures being revealed. Right? What does the scripture say? And then shall that wicked be revealed.
This is the book of St. John, chapter 9, verse 4. I must work the works of him that sent me.
See? Go ahead.
While it is day.
See, while it is day. All right? While this truth is readily available, we got to work the works of Yahweh sit there with you, man.
Because the night coming when no man can work.
Hey, the night coming when no man can work, man. That's the time we're approaching. All right? All hands separate loose. You think we're going to be out here prophesying when they riding in the streets, man? Hell no. No, it's important to get it while you pay.
It's Ecclesiastes 3:1. To everything there is a season and a time to every purpose under the heavens.
Yeah, it's a time to every purpose under the heaven. Matter of fact, read the first 3 verses of each other.
Ecclesiastes 3:1. To everything there is a season and a time to every purpose under the heavens. A time to be born and a time to die.
Yep.
A time to plant and a time to pluck up that which is planted.
Hey man, the Lord is planting the elect of the children of Israel right now. And he's getting ready to pluck up Esau, man. He's going to pluck them up by the roots. I'm not going to want to say neither root nor branch. You got it.
You say a time to be born and a time to die. A time to plant and a time to pluck up that which is planted. A time to kill and a time to heal, a time to break down, and a time to build up.
And we simultaneously, this kingdom being broke down by the words of Yahweh and the elect, all right, the hopeful elect, the house of David is being built up, all right? What's up there in verse 7?
Verse 7, it says a time to reign and a time to sow, a time to keep silence and a time to speak.
See, it's going to be a time to keep silence. We're in a time to speak right now, man. So it should rest with you, man, when you see the men of the Lord constantly pushing forth his words, man. That should register to you. Because see, it's gonna come a time once again where we're not gonna be reproving you, man. Alright?
This is 2 Ezra chapter 15, verse 1. Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy.
See that? The words of prophecy. Alright, the things that are set to come to pass. Go ahead.
Which I will put in thy mouth, saith the Lord, and cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true.
See, they're going to come to pass. We read it in Isaiah in 2 instances, right? These words are faithful and true.
Fear not the imaginations against thee. Let not the incredulity of them trouble thee that speak against thee.
Right. Don't worry about their unbelief, man. Why the scripture say don't worry about their unbelief? Because all the unfaithful, is that in there?
For all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness.
You just gonna die, man. What a son to not believe. Yeah. What a son to not believe. We don't care.
God. Behold, saith the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction.
Death and destruction, and that goes back to that Ezekiel. Behold, evil and only evil. The Lord said you're going to see these things play out. They're going to be wide open. Hey man, you know how you see something shocking and you just sitting there with your mouth wide. Man, these people going to do that, man. What is that? See a man? That Jeremiah? Yeah, get that. That's how you people going to be, man. You got something? You good? Yeah, man. That's how you think you're going to be. You're going to be perplexed. Without answers, without resources. Not knowing which way to turn.
That's like you see the death and destruction now. You know, all these people dying suddenly. You know, dying on the damn football field. You know, brother look at a water polo coach. He was just walking and dropped dead. You know, Amen. The Lord is bringing it, man. You know, a whole lot of deletions going on, man. You know, and destruction. You see these floods, you know, earthquakes. We're seeing these big earthquakes. You know, the Lord is bringing death and destruction.
And that's me. You know, that's good. That's what the Lord has prescribed, man. All right? And we rejoice in the judgment day out by Shabbat. All right? Why? Because it's going to bring us closer to the kingdom. Every time a prophecy play out, it brings us closer to the kingdom of heaven. Hey, that's why Apostle calling the year, the hopeful year, that all the prophecies come to pay. Hey, man, we waiting to see the children stations. Hey, IUIC, matter of fact, you still got that old Jeremiah? You gonna be this, man. You got it.
It's Jeremiah 30, verse 4. He said, these are the words that the Lord spake concerning Israel and concerning Judah.
Yeah, whole 12 tribes.
For thus said the Lord, we have heard a voice of trembling, of fear, and not of peace.
See, and not of peace. That's the thing, man. There's no peace coming to America. All right? Oh, what did Yahushua say? If thou hast known this thy day, give me that. Real quick, Luke 19, and I think like 41. Yeah, you people don't know what belongs to your peace, man. If you only knew. If you only knew. Is that it? Let me see. Salaki. I know it's Luke. I think it's 19. Let me make sure. Yeah, start at 41.
God, this is the book of Luke, chapter 19, verse 41. And when he was come near, he beheld the city and wept over it.
Yep.
Saying,
Now, Yahushua didn't say wept over the city. He was weeping over the people. Because Jerusalem is a people before it's a place.
God, if thou hadst known, even thou, at least in this thy day, the things which belong unto thy peace.
See that? The things which belong to the house I made it. If you had known the things this thy day that belong to your peace, go ahead.
But now they are hid from thine eyes.
You can't even get it now. You can't even get it now. You don't have reason to know what time of season you're in. All right? And that's how critical this thing is, man.
Yeah, this second Jeremiah 30, verse 6. Ask ye now and see whether a man doeth travail with child. Wherefore do I see every man with his hands on his loins, with his hands on his loins, as a woman in travail, and all faces are turned into paleness.
Yeah, all matter of fact, like, read that from top.
Jeremiah 30 and 6. Ask ye now and see whether a man do travail with child. Wherefore do I see every man with his hands on his loins, as a woman in travail, and all faces are turned into paleness.
Yeah, all faces are turned into paleness. Man, these people gonna be, what is the word, frozen with fear? You know what I mean? Mouth wide open, eyes bulged. Oh, what's really happening? You see, we want it. What is that, St. John 15:22? If I had not come and spoken unto them, what if I just keep them?
Yeah, it's the book of St. John.
Yeah. That's right. What you got?
St. John chapter 15, verse 22. It says, if I had not come, spoken unto them, they have not had sin, but now they have cloak for their sin.
Now they have no cloak for their sin. Man. So when the calamities proceed, because you ain't going to hug it to the report, now you're going to be caught up in that destruction. Man. There's not going to be any relief for you in that day. See, the men of the Lord, the ones who've been pursuing Yahushua, guess what? They're going to have options. We were speaking off camera. You know, brother said he opened up the oven and pulled out the pot and it was full of food. Hey man, get ready for miracles. All right? And that's what the elders all been pushing, man. Get ready for miracles. All right? You believing on the doctrine of Yahushua, well, guess what? They come with miracles. Yeah, let's read
Jeremiah 30 and 6 again, he said, ask ye now, and see whether a man doeth travail with child. Wherefore do I see every man with his hands on his loins, as a woman in travail, and all faces are turned into paleness.
Right, and all faces are turned to pale.
This the word propel, this H3420. You say one of the words is livedness. You go to that word, it says simple Google definition of livedness. It's an intense emotional state of displeasure with someone or something.
Hey man, an intense displeasure with someone or something, emotional state. They even be pulling out your hair. You know? Like, that really goes into that performance, man. You know? You're gonna be ashamed in that day. I should have listened. It's gonna be too late. You're like, what did they say the name was again? The who was the no, it's gonna be too late. Boy, they ain't gonna get it to you. Hey, that's what time we're headed to. We're gonna get crazy out here.
Yeah, this Jeremiah 23 and verse 20. The anger of the Lord shall not return until he have executed.
Hey, look, it says not gonna return until he have executed. Go ahead.
Until he have performed the thoughts of his heart.
Yep.
In the latter days, ye shall consider it perfect.
Yeah, in the latter days you shall consider it perfectly. And you go to that word consider, all right, it actually means to teach, man. In the latter days you're gonna teach the doctrine perfectly. All right? You're gonna have to wholeheartedly believe in the thing you're gonna have seen. All right? And that's what the Lord said. Look, he ain't coming out of this world and talking to you. Remember when we was in the wilderness, we wanted to talk to the Lord. And then when the Lord wanted to talk to us, he was like, nah, Moses, we'll let you talk to the Lord. So guess what? That thing gonna stand all the way until this time. The Lord is speaking through his lead. All right? I was on that word right here. Yeah, let's go back to
Jeremiah 30 and verse 7. He say, at last, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it.
Who is he? The elect are going to be saved out of it. The one's going to be preserved from the sin and peril. That's who's going to be saved out of it. But everybody else is going to be caught up in that destruction, man, for lack of a better word. Right? And it's going to happen. And let's go back to 2
Second Ezra chapter 15, verse 6. For wickedness hath exceedingly polluted the whole earth.
See, that's why the Lord is bringing the plagues. Because Esau is in power. All right? What it say? He that is proud in God shall pour out abomination. Well, who is the most proudest motherfucker in this world, man? Esau is. All right? Pride month. The few, the proud of Marines. All right? Proud to be an American. Build back better. All this nigga saying is slogans around pride. Now you control your next fucking brother. When he's been pouring out abomination, that's why wickedness have been sealing the whole earth.
This is second Ezra chapter 8, verse 50. For many great miseries shall be done to them that in the latter time shall dwell in the world, because they have walked in great pride.
Yeah, because they have walked in great pride. And that's what Esau has done, man. He has walked in great pride. What is that? I want to say, slip of mind. Ecclesiastes 10. See, that's spirit.
Ecclesiastes pride.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ecclesiastes 10 and verse 12, verse 18. He say, I really started at 12.
Yeah, start at 12.
He said the beginning of pride is when one departed from the Most High, and his heart is turned away from his maker.
Woo! See, your mind is turned to your maker. See, Esau believed he didn't establish his whole world order by himself, man. He don't realize that the earth is in the hands of the Lord. He's giving it nothing. Jump verse 14, something like that.
This Ecclesiastes 10 in verse 4. He said the power of the earth is in the hands of the Lord.
Yeah.
And in due time, he will set over it one that is profitable.
And the one who's going to set over it that is profitable in due time is Yahweh. But you see, the power of the earth is in the hand of the Lord, not Esau's hand. So he's lifted up with pride, man. He think he got it on his own. He said, I set a lady You know?
In verse 13, he said, for pride is the beginning of sin. And he that hath it shall pour out abominations.
And that's what Esau has been. He's poured out abomination, man. He didn't call all these nations to drink of that wine. All right, his philosophy, his doctrine, his way of life. All right, that's why you have a fucking McDonald's and East. Right? This damn devil is pushing death.
He said, therefore the Lord brought upon them strange calamities and overthrew them utterly. He said, the Lord cast down the thrones of proud priests and set up the meek in their stead.
See, hey man, he's gonna set up the meek in their stead, man. All right, and who is the meek? The Israelites. All right, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. All right, you come back to your true heritage as Israelites, man. All right, and the brothers who look like the other nations, but their spirit, all right, rests with our spirit, and we are the sons of the Most High. Those are the ones who are meek. The Lord will set them in their stead.
And he said, the Lord, verse 15, the Lord now plucked up the roots of the proud nations.
What is that roots again? He plucked up the roots of the proud nations, go ahead.
And planted the lowly in their place.
See that? And that's what time we in, man. That's beautiful. How the Lord is planting the elect, man, and they growing, right? And he's basing Esau being said. That's beautiful, man. Like the elder brother Paul said, man, that's a modern marvel. All right, to come out of that dead state of Christianity. Hey, Islam, Rastafari, 5% of man. You know, that's a work, man. But these people don't even realize that, man. How the Lord calls brothers to stop smoking, man. Christianity didn't do that. I remember the pastor out there taking a break from the service, the morning service, going out there smoking a cigarette, man. I vividly remember this. But the Lord has taken all that away, and he's busy cleaning us up, man. He's getting that dross off.
Verse 16 said, he said, the Lord overthrew countries of the heathens and destroyed them to the foundation of the earth. He took some of them away and destroyed them and have made their memorial to cease from the earth.
Yeah.
Pride is not made for men,
Yeah.
nor furious anger for them that are born of child. It's like of women. The fear of the Lord is a sure seat.
We see the Lord hates pride, man. That's the one thing he detests is pride. What does scripture say? Wise earth and ashes pride. You got that let's take it yeah, man. You got that slack.
It's the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 8, verse 50. For many great miseries shall be done to them that in the latter time shall dwell in the world.
And that word dwell jumps out, man. All right? Matter of fact, let's get a simple definition of that word dwell first. It says shall dwell in the world. Right? See, you people have made America your home. You ain't your head up.
Simple Google definition of the word dwell. It says live in or in a specific place.
Live in or in a specific place.
He says
reside.
be settled.
See, you settled here in America. You settled with Esau way of life. That's why Jake ain't even trying to better himself. He really happy of being a slave, man.
Be housed.
Woo, be housed. So you now dwelling in the house of Esau when you are attached to this world. The Lord gonna burn Esau's house to the ground. He called it that disgrace.
He said have one's home, have one's residence, stay, put up, hang one's hat.
So you hang one's hat. When you rested in America, man, that's gonna lead to your death. All right? You got it. You got it.
I got the word dwell in the Edamon
Oh,
online.
get that.
This is dwell in the Edamon online. It's a old English
dwelling. It say to lead into error.
Woo! Dang, that's it. So dwell means to lead into error. Go ahead.
Deceive
Deceive.
is lead
That's it.
to be led into error, go wrong in belief or judgment.
Now, who leading you in the error? Who making you wrong in your judgment? Esau even the so-called white man. That's it. You got more on that?
Go astray.
Oh, woo, beautiful. Hey, you in the plan for the wicked now, man. What it say? Go not into the plan for the wicked. You got more on that?
On the end, it say dust, cloud, vapor, smoke.
Oh, beautiful. Hey, that's what you people gonna be. You gonna be dust, cloud, vapor, and smoke. What's that? 2 Ezra 13. There was nothing but to be perceived, but all the dust and smell of smoke. You gonna be burned the fuck out, man. That's it, man. That's it. Man, Edamon did it. Or Wolf did it. You know, because that's when you lay in your hat. All right, you still got that with this. Let's look at that word. Did you finish that answer?
This simple Google definition for misery, a state or feeling of great distress or discomfort of mind or body.
See that your mind and body gonna be discomfort. You're gonna be in a state of distress. All right? And why? Because you dwell in America. You hang your hand here. It's gonna ultimately lead to you getting burnt the hell up. That's beautiful. And people will say, man, y'all crazy. I want the world to end. We don't want the world to end. We want this current rulership done away with, man. All this fucking wickedness. Are you serious? Why is it even a question? People, hey, but see, that's why you dwell in the world. That was in the midst of the States. If you got more than you
Come. Because they have walked in great pride.
right, because they have walked in great pride. Going back to Esau. All right, as the people is the rulers, right? So Esau pushed forth pride, wickedness, adultery, homosexuality. That's what Esau pushes forth. Nothing but death, man. All right? And guess what? The Lord is going to do away with this shit by way of the plagues. He's sinning, right? You got something?
This Isaiah 9 and verse 16, he said, for the leaders of this people cause them to err, and they that are led of them are destroyed.
Beautiful. And that goes from our people all the way over to Esau, man. Because they really following after his ways. You know? Gotta get the bag. Gotta get the bag. But that's what Esau promotes. All right? And you get, what is that, getting money to put it in a bag full of holes. It ain't gonna amount to nothing here, man. So why are you trying to strive and make it in America? This place is finished. This place is done. It's not coming back. You think it's gonna come back? Well, I got a bridge in Wyoming that said it is. See, you think it's coming back? It ain't coming back, man.
Yeah, verse 17, he said, therefore the Lord shall have no joy in their young men, neither shall have mercy on their fatherless and widows.
The Lord ain't having no mercy. All right? And the Spirit had to start out. The word is being pushed forth now, being readily available now. So it's the time to get it.
He said, for everyone is a hypocrite and an evildoer, and every mouth speaketh folly. For all this, his anger is not turned away, but his hand is stretched out still.
Yeah, man. For all this, the Lord anger is not turned away, but his hand is stretched out still. By the way of his men that he sent out and pushed forth this doctrine. All right? There's a doctrine of reproof. All right? A doctrine of salvation. All right? Some people have no clue. See, that's what Jake so used to the day-to-day. All right? They go back to that no open vision. They can't see or fall off. They don't have a clue what the Lord has prepared. And that's why they go back. There's not an easy way to tell you to go back. And you have people say, well, what are you going to do with the fact that you trust in the Lord. He said, my servant shall eat. And we're going to say, what about you? You know? All your stocking up. You know, all that shit ain't going to matter. How you know you're going to be able to get to it?
Man shall not live by bread alone, by every word that proceeds out of the mouth of the Most High. That's how we're going to live. That's how we're going to eat. You know, because how much you got, I said.
Take now, I know that everything really gonna boil down to faith. Everything your convenience gonna get compromised. So you gonna only have that faith. I said, just should live by faith. Everybody gonna have to result back whatever you subscribe to.
Man, that's heavy. Man, you gonna have to resort back to burgers and fries. Scrambling through dumpsters and shit trying to find something to eat. Yeah, cuz that was your Dr. Lazy. To a dumpster behind Radis.
Like he was a video of people cooking goddamn guinea pigs. These are times that we in now.
Ooh, cooking guinea pig, then you got that pay guinea pig for 8 years. That's fluffy. Fluffy for the cooked.
Yeah.
See? Yeah, man.
It's over.
Okay.
They joking, but that shit actually gonna really play out. But it's America. They get off on joking about the Lord and shit. Motherfuckers talking about going to hell and shit. But you act, they gonna actually be reality when the missiles come out. Then your tongue will get dry. You know what I mean? Everything, all your reasoning gonna go out the window. And you ain't gonna hear shit like that alert.
That's it. That's it. It ain't gonna be too late. What is that? Wisdom of Solomon 5. Us repenting, anguish of spirit. When you see the elect being saved and a missile headed to your ass, one of them warheads that merged, that intercontinental, what is the acronym? It's MIRV, multiple re-entry targetable warheads. You know, well they have a specific target they can hit, man. All right. Well, the Lord said he's gonna shoot his arrows and it's not gonna miss. Oh, Atlanta got a target, guaranteed. Washington, D.C., you know. Hey, I'm sure Birmingham got a target, man. It's wicked ass place.
You know, they should build Birmingham until like the shopping centers and shit. So you know this bitch like this. I was watching a documentary on the missiles and shit, and one of the little white dudes was saying they're gonna be impossible to shoot down because they're gonna split up into those warheads, and those warheads are gonna maneuver like a cherry. You know, they shooting all, spent 14 different warheads going to 14 different targets in your state, man. And that shit hit like a regular missile, man. And that shit that small.
They say, you know, they can go came out when I run, they can like I said, he's forceful. Hold on. You make think about an Iron Man who shoot at it all this small.
That's exactly what they look like. Oh, bunch of small little lights is gonna be going. Cause massive destruction.
That's the stars falling from heaven.
Yeah.
You gonna look up and be like, man, stop coming now, it's a missile.
Oh, man.
You know?
So like it ain't gonna be a prank, like you know
Yeah,
people were struck with fear.
Yeah.
You know, they were really scared. But think about when it's really going down, you hear sirens, you know, and people get the TV next door, you know, this is not a test, you know,
You hear that in your neighborhood.
Your neighbors outside. You look at one, all the neighbors enjoying the shit.
phones going off.
Yeah.
Hey, what is that? That regulatory shit, man. You ready with filth? Oh, no. And the Lego said, yes. Hey, for real.
That's it.
The Lord willing, that happens this year, man. All the promises. Okay? That's what our hope is. Hey, the scriptures say they're going to wear out the saints, man. All right? We're going back to the warheads. You know, they got anti-ballistic missile, but it only has one warhead. Going back to your point, it can be up to 14 warheads, all right, in one missile. Now you got an anti-ballistic missile that only can take out one of those, and then they ain't gonna take that one out. They're gonna say they're gonna bounce off the sword and keep going to their destination. So yeah, man, this place is right to be taken. It's ready for destruction. And it's gonna play out on a beautiful wide scale. When the Lord bring this bitch down, it's gonna be beautiful work. Anybody got something? Yes.
Yeah, going to the middle, like I said, this Revelations 9 and verse 16. And the number, 9 and 16, and the number of the army of the horsemen were 200,000.
200 million. And you have a guy saying, well, there ain't that many missiles in the world. But guess what? You have now Russia upgrading their weaponry, man, with multiple warheads now. So that's that warheads that's gonna hit this place, man. All right? Yeah, man. It's gonna be heavy, man. All right, man, can you imagine that heavy scene in the movie when the high side in this place with missiles, man? Like he bring down brimstone on Sodom and Gomorrah. All right, that example that America followed. You gotta pay for that. Nobody gets away.
And I heard the number of them.
Well, yeah, the more head, man. All right? Hey, the scriptures are alive and well. It's up to you to be able to have as a servant to recognize what's going on. All right?
Joel chapter 2 and verse 1. Know ye the trumpet in Zion, the sound of the Lord in my holy mountain.
The sound of the alarm in my holy mountain. All right? That's the elect that's hearing this eerie sound. All right? That causes us to move with fear.
It says, let all the inhabitants of the land tremble, for the day of the Lord cometh, for it is nigh at hand. A day of darkness and of gloominess, a day of clouds and of thick darkness, as the morning spread upon the mountains, and great people and a strong, there have not been ever the light, neither shall be any more accurate.
There's something about those ICBM missiles. It's not going to be any more wars when this World War III happens, man. All right, Albert Einstein, when he said World War IV will be fought with sticks and stones, there's not going to be any more. What is that, Isaiah 2, where they're not going to learn war and war, man? There's going to be peace in the kingdom.
It says, neither shall be any more accurate, even to the years of many generations.
Right.
A fire divided before them, and behind them a flame burning.
Yeah, that thrust, a flame burneth, man. Right? Go ahead.
The land is as the Garden of Eden before them, and behold them, so like behind them, a desolate wilderness.
Yeah, America is an inhabitable land, man. But when these missiles hit, it's going to be nothing but wilderness, man. Nothing but a desert wasteland. Go ahead.
Yea, and nothing shall escape him.
No subway, no, none of that shit gonna escape, man. Your bumpers are not gonna save you.
The appearance of them is as the appearance of horses.
Yeah, going to their power.
And as horsemen, so shall they run. Like the noise of chariots on the top of mountains, shall they leap. Like the noise of a flame of fire that devours the stubble. As a strong people set in battle array.
Yeah, the strong people set in battle array, man. Go ahead.
Before their face, the people shall be much pain.
Woo, see that? Go ahead.
All faces shall gather blackness.
Yeah.
They shall run like mighty men. They shall climb the wall like men of war.
They going into that defense that America has, that sword. They're not going to be able to stop these missiles, man. All right? Go ahead.
They shall march everyone on his ways, and they shall not break their ranks.
See, they're not going to break their ranks. When they shoot at those missiles and counter, they're going to bounce off, get back in line, and head to their destination. Go ahead.
Neither shall one thrust another.
Go ahead.
They shall walk everyone in his path,
Yep.
and when they shall fall upon the sword, they shall not be wounded.
Going back to that, anti-ballistic missile, ABM, right? Go ahead.
They shall run to and fro in the city, They shall run upon the wall. They shall climb up upon the houses. They shall enter into the windows like a thief.
Yeah, it's in the windows like a thief. Going into that area of descent, man. All right? Go ahead.
The earth shall quake before them. The heavens shall tremble.
Oh, scripture tells us it's going to rock to and fro like a trumpet. Go ahead.
The sun and the moon shall be darkened, and the stars shall withdraw their shining.
And can you imagine how the mushroom cloud that thing gonna sit on? So that is more credence. The only way down here is by the chance, man. That's it.
And the Lord shall utter his voice before his army.
Yeah, how's the Lord utter his voice before his army? Well, he has the men proclaiming his word, man. All right, go ahead.
For his camp is very great. For he is strong that executed his word. For the day of the Lord is great and very terrible. Who can abide it?
And who can abide it, man? All right? Well, the scripture say the elect is going to scarcely be saved. So it ain't going to be that just missed that missile. Hell no, man. It's going to be y'all by shout delivering you out of that calamity, out of that destruction, man. Hey, one of the prophecies that we hope happens this year. All right? You can't have deliverance without a destruction. It's got to happen.
That is Isaiah 34 and verse 5. He said, for my soul shall be bathed in heaven.
Yeah. And heaven going into the rulership. Go ahead.
Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea.
Hey, again, that area of the sick is going to come down upon Idumea. Idumea is a Greek way of saying Edom. All right? Go ahead.
And upon the people of my curse to judge.
So who are the people of the Lord's curse? Edomites, man. So-called white people. All right? Go ahead.
He said, the sword of the Lord is filled with blood. It is made fat with fatness.
Oh, Apostle Muhammad, breaking down this verse, America is an altar. You people are going to be a beautiful sacrifice. Matter of fact, it's in Proverbs. One of y'all can find it. The wicked shall be a ransom for the righteous, and a transgressor for the upright, I believe. Bible shop. Read that for the time.
He said, the sword of the Lord is filled with blood. It is made fat with fatness, and with the blood of lambs and goats.
So this is going to be an altar. All right? There's going to be a sweet savor in the smell of Yahweh. All right? These people being burnt the hell up, man. He's going to be, his wrath is going to be appeased. You got it?
Proverbs 21:18. The wicked shall be a ransom for the righteous.
Go ahead.
And the transgressor for the upright.
And the transgressor for the upright, man. So you're gonna be collateral. All right? You're gonna be collateral. You're gonna be laying on that altar, burning the hell up, man. All right, while the elect be delivered out of their discussion. So you're gonna be a ransom. You're gonna be a ransom. All right? Yeah, that's it. Oh, beautiful incense. That's right, They're gonna be that sweet savor in the nose of how about yourself. That's gonna appease his anger. He's like, yeah, it's over with. Oh, we read that the Lord is not gonna turn away his wrath.
This book of Isaiah 54 verse 16. Behold, I have created the smith that blows the coals in the fire.
Now, the modern day smith are these scientists, all right? But in ancient time, the weapon makers were the smiths, all right? And these times is the scientists, man, which makes these ICM vessels, all right, starting from the hydrogen to the atomic, and now that thing has grown to the point now we got something called dirty balls, which you can put in the suitcase, man. Hey, right? Well, these nuclear balls, man. Okay? And guess what? That's your high by shot perfecting that soil. Hey, somebody do that. Yeah.
It says, behold, I have created the smith that blows the coals in the fire, and that bringeth forth an instrument for his work.
Yeah, that bringeth forth an instrument for his work. Yeah, bringeth forth an instrument for his work.
And I have created waste to destroy.
Yeah, see, it's the Lord who created those ICB Muslims. He created the waste to the sword, those instruments of death. Right? Matter of fact, we can
In Psalms chapter 7, verse 10, my defense is of the Most High, which saveth the upright in heart.
yeah, to save the upright in heart. Continue.
The Most High judgeth the righteous, and the Most High is angry with the wicked every day.
See, so when the destruction comes, his wrath is going to be appeased, man. You don't have to worry about the wicked. You're going to be burnt the hell up and your kingdom will keep falling, man. You're going to fall under our feet. You're not going back going in the second place. Nah, man, you're going to fall upon all the other nations and under our feet. You got that.
If he turn not, he will wet his sword. He hath bent his bow and made it ready.
Yeah, he bent his bow to make it ready. Go ahead. Now that bow is a symbolism to those silos, right? Go ahead.
He hath also prepared for him the instruments of death.
He is also prepared for who? Esau, he the so-called white man. The wicked is instruments of death. Go ahead.
He ordained his arrows against the persecutor.
Who is the persecutor? Esau, he the so-called white man. All right? Go ahead.
Behold, he travaileth with iniquity and hath conceived mischief.
And that's what Esau do. He conceived mischief. But the Lord see you. You're not getting away. You got that?
This Ezekiel 21, verse 8. He said, again, the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, prophesy and say, thus said the Lord, say, a sword is sharpened and also furbished. It is sharpened to make a sword slaughter. It is furbished that it may glitter. So we then make earth.
So the Lord has perfected the sword now. Is at its great, its height now. Is at the fullest stream now, man. All right? This is the sword of the Lord. Matter of fact, let's get this. That's right. See, this is what you people going to see pretty soon, man. You're going to see a missile, all right, from your high by shower shot. But that's where it's coming from. It's coming from your high by shower shot, man. All right? That's what you're going to be get real acquainted with. And the Lord can have your body have your soul stay in that body for as long as he wants. So you might feel like you in here, like the brother said, you know? Yeah, that concept may run through your mind while you sitting there burning the hell up. No, it's just a lake of fire, which is American Babylon, right? You know? Yeah. That's heavy.
They ain't far-fetched because an article went out about a man trying to kill his wife and his kid. He tried to drive off a cliff, and they car flipped all the way down to the bottom, but that nigga was still alive. And that nigga in jail now. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you fucked up and you going to jail. You know, but that goes so because you would think like, yeah, he's supposed to die.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And the Lord kept his spirit in his body. And he started walking that nigga back, you know what I mean?
Man, that's heavy, man. See, that's what the Lord can do, man. There's going to be people sick in there, and they ain't ready to find it, man. They have folk goddamn pulling the trigger, shooting themselves in the head, and the gun don't go off. And you got a full magazine, you wonder what the hell going on.
Yeah, that actually happened. Dude killed his old lady and then tried to blow his head out with a shotgun. And nigga shot him, but that nigga was still alive. He said trying to hold his head together and shit. And the spirit didn't leave his body.
Yeah, that's right. And the Lord can do that, man. Matter of fact, give me Ezekiel 22:20.
This book Ezekiel chapter 22 in verse 20 say as they gathered silver and brass and iron and lead and tin into the midst of the furnace to blow the fire upon it to melt it, so will I gather you in my anger and in my fury, and I will leave you there and melt you.
Leave you where? Leave you in America and melt you, man. All right, and then a melting process is not a simple evaporation. No, man, that takes time. Lord gonna leave you here and melt you. All right. Matter of fact, can you get that word melt in there in Ezekiel 22:20 about the circle? Lord gonna leave you here and melt you, man. That's heavy. Yeah. Hey, man. Woo. Hey, and you know the body is full of nothing but fat. And you know that's going to add to the pain, man. That's gonna be it.
Yeah. This the word for milk, H 54:13, to pour out, or forth, drop, or rain, be poured, or be melted, molten.
Damn. Yeah.
Is it?
You got something strong? Is it a root word?
Liquefied.
Woo! Beautiful.
That's what I think he said, like, you drop, like your skin.
What is that? Zechariah 14? Somebody hold that. You got that.
It's like this song. 2 Peter chapter 3, verse 10. But the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, in the which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise.
Why the Lord say it's going to come as a thief in the night? Because the people are not going to be looking for it. You ain't looking for a thief to come break in your house when you leave. That's the last thing on your mind, and you go home, your door wide open. You wonder what the hell that happened. Oh, the thief that came in.
And the elements shall melt with fervent
See
heat.
that? And the elements shall melt with fervent heat. Guess what? Your body gonna liquefy. These streets gonna liquefy. Oh, I remember a brother had a dream, or a guy had a dream, and he had put it on YouTube. He said, man, when he went outside, it was like he seen nothing but heat rays. And when he stepped on the concrete, his shoes was melting. Man, that's what you people going to be accustomed to. Heat. Unquenchable. Read that from the top of the about to say.
God, this is 2 Peter chapter 3, verse 10.
It's going to be liquefied.
But the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, in the which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise.
Yeah. Boom! Yeah. North Carolina. Boom, 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 boom. Look at Atlanta. They go Birmingham, they go Washington, D.C. They go Myrtle Beach. Yeah.
God. In the which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat.
Yeah, the elements gonna melt with fervent heat. You'll be liquefied. The Lord gonna hold it on the game. It's not far-fetched, man. You think you're just gonna evaporate in there? Nah, man. The Lord gonna make you pay for that shit. Gonna make you pay for the calamity. Gonna make you pay for coming up against His word, man. Gonna make you pay for coming up against His will. You think that's a light thing? You got guys out here coming up against the men of the Lord, man. You think that's a light thing, man? You don't have any discernment.
God. The earth also and the works that are therein.
Yeah, we know the earth. Scriptures tell us that the earth abideth forever. What is yeah, the earth abideth forever. So what are the scriptures talking about? Yeah.
It's Ecclesiastes 1 and verse 4. One generation passeth away, and another generation cometh.
Yep.
But the earth abideth forever.
So what is the scripture saying here, man? It's saying, matter of fact, read.
God. The earth also and the works that are therein.
He is going into the works. All right, the things that Esau set up, his establishment, man. Those things are going to be scorched, burned, and done away with. The Lord going to pluck this damn devil by the roots. He's not going to come back. He's not coming back in the power. All right? Go ahead.
Shall be burned up.
See? Go ahead. Continue.
Come. See then that all these things shall be dissolved.
Yep.
What manner of persons ought ye to be in all holy conversation and godliness?
See, and all holy conversation and godliness. Meditating on the prophecy, man. All right? Warning the people. Giving exhortation. Right? That's the holy conversation we want to be in. right? Because we see all these things gonna happen. You got it.
Looking for and hastening unto the coming of the day of the Most High.
Yeah, we hasten to the coming of the day of Yahweh. All right. Again, that goes back to the year, the whole year.
That's it.
That all the prophecies come to pass, man. That's a beautiful thing. Jake ain't checking for that. Jake checking for biscuits and blunts. Biscuits and booze. That's what Jake checking for.
And the elements shall melt with fervent heat.
Hey man, the Lord had to reiterate that twice. He let you know it's going to be bad. Yeah, we good. No, that's
Galatians chapter 6, starting verse 7, he said, be not deceived. The Most High is not mocked. For whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap.
Yeah, whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap. Well, you've been sowing wickedness. All right, guess what? You're going to reap destruction. All right? You've been sowing these abominations in the world. Guess what? The Lord is going to take you out. And the Lord is not mocked. It's going to come to pass.
Say, our brother be scoffing. See, you think you're going to get away with that shit, you know? Scoff, brother, they even your boss and shit, like the scoffing shit, you know, family members. But hey, y'all about to now saying, oh, man, they gonna actually have to pay for this shit. Like Big Bird said, you might have to pay for it in your family, or when the nuisance comes. You know, but that judge, at least the judge like execute speedy. You know what I mean? That shit gonna make its way back around, man.
Yeah, that's right. That judge like execute speedy, so you think you can continue in your wickedness. What is that? Since the fathers that came or died, everything has continued as they were. No, man, it ain't. It ain't going back to what it was. At 2001, are you living it up? No, it ain't going back to that. America's on a sharp decline. All right?
Isaiah 13, verse 19. In Babylon, the glory of kingdoms, the beauty of the Chaldeans' excellency.
Who Chaldeans going to have witchcraft, stand in thy enchantments, and see your prognosticator can say, oh no, the missiles are coming, bro. There's nothing they gonna be able to do for you. You got it.
Shall be as when the heavenly Father overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah.
Beautiful. See that example that the Lord has set up, man. You people don't even realize it. You don't have a clue. But see, America is holding all of that shit. That's why they're gonna be burnt the hell up. Okay?
It shall never be inhabited, neither shall it be dwelt in from generation to generation.
Yeah, they're gonna be nothing but desert creatures, man. All right, owls and the bitter, right? Right.
Neither shall the Arabian pitch tent there, neither the shepherds make their foes there, but wild beasts of the desert shall lie there, and their houses shall be full of doleful creatures, and owls shall dwell there, and stayers shall dance there, and the wild beasts of the islands shall cry in their desolate houses, and dragons in their pleasant palaces. And her time is near to come, and her days shall not be prolonged.
Yeah, her days are not be prolonged, man. All right, we see it playing out by the way of the prophecy. All right, well, it's be ready. Behold. All right, look. You want to see these things play out on a wide scale. All right, and this is just the beginning. What is that? All these are the beginning of sorrow. You know? You got that second.
Zechariah 14 and start at verse 11. And men shall, verse 12. And this shall be the plague wherewith the Lord will smite all the people that fought against Jerusalem.
Yeah, so again, Jerusalem is a people before the place. Go ahead.
He said, their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet.
Yeah.
and their eyes shall consume away, and their
That
homes.
sounds like melting right there. Man, your face melting, your skin melting off your face. What is a good illustration of that? Was that Terminator? Terminator 2? Sarah Connor? Oh, woo, that's right. Ooh, that's right. Yeah, check that out. Melting, man. With fiery heat.
He said, and their tongues shall consume away in their mouth.
Yep.
And it shall come to pass.
Yeah. That tongue gonna consume away in your mouth, man. Oh, they going back to what the spirit had to say. Wide-eyed and mouth open. The tongue gonna consume away in your mouth, man. See? That's the judgment the Lord has prepared. You people are not gonna get to see. If you knew that was coming, that should provoke you to repent. That should provoke you to seek Yahweh by salvation. All right? That's why the scriptures say, when you return, seek him 10 times more. That's what we're trying to do. We're trying to seek the Lord 10 times more, man. All right? So we won't be caught up in that beast of destruction. All right? Let's go back and see this.
This is 2nd Ezra, chapter 15, and verse 6. For wickedness hath exceedingly polluted the whole earth.
Hey, now we know why the missile's going to be sick. Because wickedness hath exceedingly polluted the whole earth.
And their hurtful works are fulfilled. Therefore, saith the Lord, I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness.
Again, the Lord is speaking by the mouth of his prophet. Right? Let's prove that. Give me Hosea 12. Start it like now. The Lord is speaking by the way of his men. Okay? And it's up to you to have the discernment to understand who serves the Most High and who doesn't.
And it's Hosea 12 and 9. And that I am the Lord thy power from the land of Egypt, will yet make thee to dwell in the tabernacle. As in the days of the solemn feast, I have also spoken by the prophets, and I have multiplied visions and used similitudes by the ministry of the prophets.
So how is the Lord speaking through his prophets, man? Giving you a warning. All right?
Which they profanely commit. The 2nd Ezra chapter 15, verse 8. I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness, which they profanely commit. Neither will I suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves.
So the Lord has sent his man out, all right, to reprove and rebuke. And he's not going to suffer you in those things anymore. Go ahead.
Behold, the innocent and righteous blood
That look again, the innocent and righteous blood, go ahead.
cried unto me, and the souls of the just complain continually.
Hey, and the souls of the just complain continue. Then the Lord said, I said, watchmen upon thy walls, they shall never hold their peace day nor night. Ye that make mention of the Lord, keep not silence. And we ain't gonna keep silence till when? Until he established, until he makes Jerusalem a praise in the earth.
And therefore, saith the Lord, I will surely avenge them and receive unto me all the innocent blood from among them.
See, it's a guarantee. The Lord said he's gonna avenge us, man. All right? And receive unto him all the innocent blood. All right?
Behold, my people is led as a flock to the slaughter. I will not suffer them now to dwell in the land of Egypt, but I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm, and smite Egypt with plagues as before.
Yeah, smite Egypt with plagues as before. All right? Get ready for the blackout. All right? The Lord actually hampered the economic system of Egypt, man. All right? When their livestock was destroyed, there was no buying when their crops was destroyed. There wasn't none of that, man. All right? That's the Lord bringing that hard calamity on you people, man. Guess what? The Lord said he's going to do it again. Hey, when the blackout happens, and you can't see 2 feet in front of your face, and you hear the eerie sound coming from outside your door. And when you gonna really call on your high by son, man, you ain't gonna be able to call on the Lord. Because he ain't gonna give you. Okay? You got it.
And will destroy all the land thereof.
Ooh, going back to that wilderness, that wasteland, Lord gonna destroy all the land thereof. Go ahead.
Egypt shall mourn,
Yep.
and the foundation of it shall be smitten with the plague and punishment that the Most High shall bring upon it.
It's gonna be smitten with the plagues. What's that plague? We just read it. All right? All the way to the foundation. So you're not coming back in power. You're not going to be established anymore. Okay? You got it, right?
They that till the ground shall mourn,
Yeah.
for their seed shall fail through the blasting in hell,
Yep.
and with a fearful constellation.
Go ahead.
Woe to the world and them that dwell therein.
Oh, back to that dwell. When you rested on your leaves, the Lord said, woe to the world and them that dwell therein. Go ahead.
For the sword and their destruction draweth nigh.
And that sword is sharp and its purpose to make a sword slaughter. Right? Go ahead.
And one people shall stand up and fight against another,
Yep.
and swords in their hands.
Hey, get ready for race wars. Get ready for class wars. The Lord said he's going to set the Egyptian against the Egyptian. Hey, get that. Isaiah, Ezekiel 19. You can start at the top of that. The Lord said he's going to set the Egyptian against the Egyptian. Hey, that's one of the prophecies that we hope play out this year. Hey, that's beautiful, man. All those things set to occur. Yeah, start at the top of it.
Yeah, because this Ezekiel 19 and verse 19.
Oh, 19:1.
Sorry, yeah, Ezekiel 19 and 1. Moreover, take thou up a lamentation for the prince of Israel.
Slide. Get that? Hold on. Isaiah 19, slide. Isaiah 19, slide. Why is Ezekiel?
Yeah, this Isaiah 19:19.
Oh, bro, 19:1.
Slide. Yeah, 19 and 1. Isaiah 19 and 1. The burden of Egypt. Behold, the Lord rideth upon the swift cloud, and shall come into Egypt.
Yep. Oh, it says come into Egypt. What's that swift cloud? The chariot. All right. Go ahead.
And the items of Egypt shall be moved at his presence.
Go ahead.
And the heart of Egypt shall be and the heart of Egypt shall melt in the midst of it.
Go ahead.
And I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians,
See?
and they shall fight everyone against his brother, and everyone against his neighbor,
Yep.
city against city, and kingdom against kingdom.
Hey, that's the race war, man. All right. A house divided. What is that? Mark 3.
Yeah,
24.
It is the book of Mark, chapter 3, and verse 24. He said, and if a kingdom be divided, it's like 23, and he called them unto him and said unto them in parables, how can Satan cast out Satan? And if a kingdom be divided against itself, that kingdom cannot stand.
Well, plainly, America is divided against itself. All right? But the Lord, and Esau is divided against itself. You got the Russian Edomites, okay, against the American Edomites. All right? Then, who else? The NATO, which is all Edomite countries, the EU. And they divided. Okay? Go ahead.
Yep. He say, and if a house be divided against itself, that house cannot stand.
Yep.
And if Satan rise up against himself and be divided, he cannot stand, but hath an end.
See, but half an end. All right? And that's how we know we're at the end of Esau's system. Everything is crumbling, everything is breaking down. And it's going to get to the point where they're going to have to fight one with another. All right?
God, this is 2 Ezra chapter 15 and verse 15. For the sword, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands.
Hey, what's the modern day sword, man? The gun. Yeah, they shooting thousands of bullets for New York. You guys don't wish you had them bullets back. You got it out.
Come. For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another.
Go ahead.
They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power.
So it's gonna get so bad that your local governor, all the way down to your local sheriff, and people ain't gonna be listening to you. I'm like, the hell what you talking about? The economy done crazy. I'm finna go out and loot.
I seen a video earlier today. They was on the council about these immigrants coming over and shit. You know, and the spirit, I was looking at it, I was like, that's gonna be the spirit of creative invention. They gonna jump on. And like, it was council going out. You know, these news sites are saying that you gonna have to remove people off your lawn by force. You can't no longer call 911 to remove people from trespassing and shit.
Yeah.
They gonna beat up immigrants, man. And you gonna like Big Bird said, you gonna wish you had them bullets back. Them niggas ain't gonna, they don't dwell under American realm to stay out my lawn, boundaries, 6 feet apart. Them niggas got a whole different realm, you know. So they gonna be invading, man.
So like I made, just in Mexico, at one of the worst prisons, like 20 people just escaped. You know, 20 people escaped, but there was a lot of people that was killed. You know? Yeah, at the border of Texas.
They crossing over, coming into America. And he was Lord gonna use them immigrants, man. And really, he gathering Israel to go off of the Israelites. He bringing their ass in to burn their ass up, man. On top of
It's like, I seen a report where the Venezuelan president was letting out all the prisoners. And you know, those caravans, it's like 3 months ago. Man, they're here already. They're here. All right? He purposely let out all his prisoners. Say, go to America and make a better life. So it's going to the validation of the scriptures, man. They shall not regard their king nor priest. Or princes like it. All right? They ain't gonna care about what you're talking about. They just gonna get it. You think the looting was bad in New York when that snowstorm was going on? Or when them folk were running in during this past summer, you know, doing them smash and grabs? You think it was bad then? You got that.
Come. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power.
The course of their actions shall stand in their power, man.
A man shall desire to go into a city.
Hey, them lockdowns, them FEMA camps, that martial law went out there breaking loose. They're going to have to implement that thing. Go ahead.
And shall not be able, for because of their pride, the city shall be troubled.
For their pride. Go ahead.
The houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid.
Ooh, and men shall be afraid. Hey, go back to that Jeremiah. You know, that blackness. And people will be without hope. Right for their soul.
God, a man shall have no pity upon his neighbor.
Ain't no boundaries. Get off my lawn. What is that, Stanley? Get off my, why you guys can't stay off my lawn? None of that shit. Boy, over that chopper.
Cheap.
Yeah.
Right? Cheap, right?
Yeah. That's right. Hey, you got that.
Come. But shall destroy their houses with the sword, and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread,
And famine is coming.
and for great tribulation.
Yeah, for great tribulation. All right? And we know Yahweh Shah is all about balance. We're going to present some balance to you. Give me Isaiah 66. All right? Give me Psalm 5. Another like verse 17. Right? The Lord is all about balance.
This is the book of Isaiah.
Matter of fact, started to it.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 65, verse 12. Therefore will I number you to the sword.
Yeah, see, the Lord has numbered Israel to the sword. Matter of fact, 2/3. Here in America is numbered to the sword. Go ahead.
And ye shall all bow down to the slaughter.
Go ahead.
Because when I called, ye did not answer.
Go ahead.
When I spake, ye did not hear.
Go ahead.
But did evil before mine eyes.
You did evil for the eyes of Yahweh. See, you people ain't got no excuses. Go ahead.
And did choose that wherein I delighted not.
Right, you chose to dwell in the house of Esau. Go ahead.
Therefore, thus saith the Lord Yahweh Shemiyah, behold, my servant shall eat, but ye shall be hungry.
See, go ahead.
Behold, my servant shall drink, but ye shall be thirsty.
Go ahead.
Behold, my servant shall rejoice, but ye shall be ashamed.
Man, brother's gonna be eating good and rejoicing. Praising Yahweh. You know? That's the balance of the Lord. He's gonna bring the destruction, but he also gonna bring the deliverance. All right? Let's go on there. Okay.
You said they trust me. This second Ezra 16 and verse 69. And they that consent unto them shall be had in derision and in reproach and trodden underfoot.
Yeah, you gonna consent and take that thing that can rock. The Lord said you will be trodden underfoot. Go ahead. Oh, that's going back to that dwelling in the house. Because you subscribe to this man's ways. You got it, man.
For there shall be in every place and the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord.
Revelation 12 and 20. Oh, yeah.
They shall
Isaiah 59, the devil will come down with the word, come in like a flood. That's it.
Verse 71. They shall be like 9 men sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord.
Right.
For they shall waste and take away their goods and cast him out of their houses.
Yep, see? Go ahead.
Then shall they be known who are my chosen.
How you gonna be known who are the chosen they are? My son, we just read it last night. They gonna eat. You know? They gonna drink. They gonna have choice. Go ahead.
And they shall be tried as the gold in the fire.
Yep.
Hear, O ye my beloved, saith the Lord. Behold, the days of trouble are at hand, but I will deliver you from the same.
The Lord said he's gonna deliver the elect from the same. That's what I hope is. You heard it? Yeah. Cut. Yeah, that's what I hope is. To be delivered from the same parents. To be delivered from the wicked man, the violent man, Esau Edom. Go ahead.
It says, be ye not afraid, neither doubt, for the heavenly Father is your God, and the God of them who keep my commandments and precepts.
Right, the God of them who keep my commandments and precepts. Go ahead.
Saith the Lord, Yahweh by Shemiyah, let not your sins weigh you down, and let not your iniquities lift up themselves.
Yeah, the brother Zion and the brother Yeshua did a beautiful lesson. Keep fighting. Don't let your sins weigh you down, man. You know what brought you all the way this way, man, and you gonna let some bullshit in the past weigh you down? No, get over that shit, keep fighting. Cut. Yeah, that's a little bit. Cut.
That was the book of Job, chapter 5, verse 17. Behold, happy is the man whom the Most High corrected.
Yeah.
Therefore, despise not thou the chastisement of the Almighty.
So we're being corrected now. All right, so we're going to be corrected with the world, man. All right, we're going to see that same destruction that they're being prepared for. Go ahead.
For he make it sore and bind it up.
Yep.
He wounded and his hands make it whole. He shall deliver thee in 6 troubles. Woo! Yeah, in 7 there shall no evil touch thee.
Yeah, and 7 there shall no evil touch thee. Go ahead.
In famine, he shall redeem thee from death,
Yep.
and in war from the power of the sword.
And it worked from the power of the soul. Go ahead.
Thou shalt be hid from the scourges of the tongue, neither shalt thou be afraid of destruction when it
See
cometh.
that? Neither shall I be afraid of destruction when it comes. Go ahead.
At destruction and famine, thou shalt
And
laugh.
there, my servant shall rejoice. And they gonna have joy. At destruction and famine, thou shalt laugh. Go ahead.
Neither shalt thou be afraid of the beasts of the earth.
See, that's something else the Lord has prepared to teach the wild beasts. Those newly created creatures. Yeah. That's what the Lord had. So he say the elect is going to be at peace with them. Man. That's it on that? Okay.
And he say, for thou shalt be indeed with the stones of the field,
Yeah.
and the beasts of the field shall be at peace with thee.
See, be at peace with thee. Separation. Man.
God, this is the book of Romans, chapter 13, verse 11. In that, knowing the time,
Knowing the time. All hell set to break loose. Right? Go ahead.
that now it is high time to awake out of sleep.
It's high time to awake out of sleep. Go ahead.
For now is our salvation
Woo!
nearer than when we
Hey,
believed.
the year, the hopeful year that all the promises come to pass. Now is our salvation nearer than we believe. All right? That's going to be it. Yeah. Want to give our praise and glory to double honor to our teachers, the apostles, and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom.
Shalom, BTA, Baba, soon.
Tonight,
Night. Very soon.
Bad New Year's. Very bad.
I like to tell you that. I like it. I got it.